Relax your arms, relax your neck. Make sure your knees are bent, that your feet are apart. Good. Take 3 deep breaths in here. 2, 3, and inhale and come up. And exhale, it turns down. And inhale, one arm up. And over to the side, feeling a nice stretch, continuing to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. And imagining your ribs opening up with each breath. And inhale up. Exhale and down. And other side. Inhale. And over. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Let your arm hang and just let your arm relax. Let go of any tension. Back to center. Good. And down into our squat. And some deep belly breaths here. So inhale. Everything expands. Exhale. Everything contracts and comes in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contracting. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly release and come up. Hands on your diaphragm just to make sure you're connecting with your breath. Breathe in. And exhale on an S. Remembering to support your sound on one breath for as long as you can without having to press it out. Breathe in. Exhale on a Z. Good. And inhale. Exhale on a hum. Continue the hum, breathing whenever you need to. We're going to hum and chew. Hum. Face down to the floor. Really get the vibrations going in the front part of your face. And raise your head. And start to feel it into your chest. Moving the sound around. Maybe to your ribs. Side and your back and your right arm and your left arm and your right leg and your left leg and your spine and breath of fire, starting with breath. Give me an A. 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 Say A like you're congratulating someone on a job well done. A. Say A like you're not sure what's going on. A. Say A like you're happy it's Friday. A. Say E. E. bucket of ice dumped on you.
Yay!
Everybody say E like you just won $1 million.
Yay!
Everybody say I.
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 I. Everybody say I like you're just waking up.
I.
Everybody say I like you just touched a burning hot iron.
I.
Oh, everybody say oh.
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 Everybody say oh like you're disappointed.
Oh.
Everybody say oh like you just don't care.
Oh.
Everybody say oh like somebody just face planted into a locker.
Oh.
Say ooh.
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 Ooh. Everybody say ooh like you just tasted something delicious.
Ooh.
Everybody say ooh like you just smelled something really bad.
Ooh.
Everybody say ooh like you just got the best news of your life.
Ooh.
Very good. Articulation. Da 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 da. Yay yo, yay yo, yay yo, yay yo.
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 Bada gada bada gada.
Bada gada, bada gada.
Bada gada bada gada bada gada bada gada.
Bada gada, bada gada, bada gada, bada gada.
Bada gada 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 bada gada.
Bada gada, bada gada, bada gada, bada gada, bada gada.
Patikata.
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 Patikata patikata.
Patikata, patikata.
Patikata 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 patikata.
Patikata, patikata, patikata.
Pa pa pa.
Pa-pa-pa.
Ba ba ba.
Ba ba ba.
Ka-ka-ka.
Ka-ka-ka.
Ga-ga-ga.
Ga-ga-ga.
Pa pa pa.
Pa-pa-pa.
Ba ba ba.
Ba ba ba.
Ka-ka-ka.
Ka-ka-ka.
Ga-ga-ga.
Ga-ga-ga.
Pa 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 ba ba ba. Ka-ka-ka. Ga-ga-ga.
Pa-pa-pa, ba-ba-ba, ka-ka-ka-ga-ga.
Pa 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 ba ba ba. Ka-ka-ka. Ga-ga-ga.
Pa-pa-pa, ba-ba-ba, ka-ka-ka-ga-ga. Pa-pa-pa, ba-ba-ba, ka-ka-ka-ga-ga. Pa-pa-pa, ba-ba-ba, ka-ka-ka-ga-ga. Pa-pa-pa, ba-ba-ba, ka-ka-ka-ga-ga.
Stop. Good. Now we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to try to say it as quickly, as clearly, and as many times as we can on one breath. Keep count for yourself. Everybody find your focus. Take a deep breath in. And begin. All right, how many got to 4? All right, how many got to 5? 6. Anybody go higher than 6? 7, 8, 9. So we got to about 7 or 8. Very good for first thing in the morning. All right, so we are just going to jump right into it. If you guys can come down, have a seat, create an audience, and we're going to go through these monologues. And so, of course, we'll be asking you guys for your feedback, for your colleagues, your classmates. Always consider, yes, we want to support our friends, and we always want them to feel good, like they've done a great job. And I can tell you, everybody in here is doing a great job. But what is more beneficial to your colleagues is giving them feedback that's going to help them improve. So we always say, well, I'd like to have heard more of this. Or I had a hard time hearing you. I think you need to work on your volume a little bit. Okay, so it's just very constructive feedback, constructive criticism that we just need to get into the habit of giving as performers, because that's what helps us grow. That being said, does anybody have any questions before we start? All right, whoever would like to go, just take the stage. Somebody that hasn't gone yet. this is your opportunity to just to get up in front of a group and try it out. Go for it. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Anushka. I'll be doing Auntie from Auntie. No, Hans, I've taken precautions. You used to laugh at me because I always made the same movements in your house. You said I counted my steps. It was true. It was because I knew the day would come when I would have to go back. I was training myself. And now, in the depths of the Rhine or the ocean, without knowing why, I should go on forever, making the movements that I made when I lived with you. When I plunge to the bottom, I shall be going to the cellar. When I spring to the surface, I shall be going to the attic. I shall pass through doors in the water. I shall open windows. In this way, I shall live a little with you always. Among the wild Aunties, there will be one who will forever be your wife. Before I left, I took some of the things in our room. I threw them in the river. They seemed strange to me in the water. These bits of wood and metal that speak to me of you. It's because I'm not used to it yet. Tomorrow they will seem as firm and stable as the currents in which they flow. I shall not know what they mean exactly, but I shall live among them. I shall drink from your cup. I shall look into your mirror. Sometimes perhaps your clock will strike. Timeless, I shall not understand the sound, but I shall hear it. And so, in my way, though death and the infinite come between us, I shall be true to you, always.
Okay, a little feedback from our friends here in the audience. Yes, ma'am.
Your emotion was really good, but I know you can be a little louder, so that's all I know.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what Mariana said. Like, be a little bit louder, and I feel like your voice like stayed like the same throughout the whole monologue, like maybe like very set like line.
Yes, in the front.
I feel like you could like deepen your voice in the beginning a little bit, like have more depth to it in the beginning, and then like get all emotional by the end. But I got like how you like were emotions.
Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
I love your emotions, but make sure your face will express expressions.
And yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard with the acting aspect of it because we're still with the script. But yes, and I want to commend you. Very nice work with your breath. I could really see that you were aware of using your breath. You were supporting your sound, but I do agree. I think that you could be a little bit louder, and also too working like just going through your monologue with that kind of maybe lower registry or maybe in your chest, because when you get to the emotion, you get really, and this is something that happens to all of us. We get into our throat because that's naturally what happens when we get emotional. And you have to remember, when you're on stage, you're in control of what happens with your body. And so that's what I would suggest with you. Just work on your volume a little bit. Go with that, 80%. Think about that 80%. Zachary.
Cool.
Feedback.
Yeah, I mean, definitely agree with everything here. And I would say you can work a lot on more of your registers, whether it's lower resonance versus higher resonance, because you talk a lot about this extreme decision you're making, the extreme depth, the extreme height that you'll go to, the extreme throwing stuff into the river. And so I think we can get a little bit more of those extremes sounding in your voice as well. And that's all a part of using the resonance and not getting caught here, but using your whole spectrum for instance. Yeah.
But I could see hear the vocal variety. So very nice work. Thank you. And let me just give you, before you can go up there next, but let me just give everybody a quick extra thing that you can do when you're working on your monologues. If you go through your monologues and circle like all of your nouns, your verbs, your adjectives, especially your adjectives, and go through it acting those words out. I mean, I know we're taught like not to overact, but really exaggerating your performance, especially with those words in rehearsal, will help you find that vocal variety. For example, if you've got the word, I felt blue today, so in that context, blue is an adjective and it's saying that you're sad. So what does blue sound like? Does it sound like blue? Or does it sound like blue? And then what would it look like? Would it look like blue? Or would it look like blue? But I mean, really going to that extreme with it will help you find that variety. So just a little extra exercise for you guys. Next, jump up there. I think, what's your name? What?
I'm Len, and I'm going to be doing Echo from the play Ellen Foster.
Okay.
Uncle Bill hardly remembers you. You know that? I asked him what you were like as a little girl, and he couldn't even say. He remembers Grandma even less. He didn't have one interesting story about her. About Grandma. They don't have a single picture of her either, not even in their minds. To them, she's just a woman who lived a big, embarrassing life. They all think they've saved me just in time. Not just from Grandma, but from you too. So I started wondering if they weren't right. Maybe the smartest thing would be to forget you completely, and Grandma. After all, what did I ever get from the two of you except a good education? You especially. What were you ever to me except a voice on the phone every now and then? And I looked around the new room where I was staying, and it was really nice and blank. The way it